Okay, Matt, we'll be reading a book today which is called Pancakes for Supper. And what do you think the book is about? Look at the pictures.
About pancakes. They're for supper.
And they're for supper? And what else do you see?
There's animals eating it.
Okay. All right. And the book is written by Anne Isaacs. That's the author's name. Okay, let's see. This is the title, Pancakes for Supper. And this is the beginning of the story. Once upon a morning, in the March wood, a solitary wagon splashed along the mud road toward the town of Whisker Creek. Winter was almost gone, but it had left snowy footprints on the land. Mama and Papa guided the horses while Toby sat in the back and made up a song to the rhythm of the bouncing wagon. Have you ever made up a song? Or maybe some rhyming words?
I made up a song before.
You did? Do you like doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you see on the picture right here?
Mom and Dad in the front with the horses and the girl and the dog on the back.
All right. Well, let's see what happens next. What do you think is going to happen next?
They'll go to town.
All right. And this is the song she made up. I've got a sky blue coat with purple lining, a sun yellow sweater with green leaves twining, thick orange mittens with a matching cap, buck-hide boots to keep out the damp, fuzzy red long johns and a dress of brown, brand new clothes for the Whisker Creek town. She looks happy, right? Suddenly, the wagon hit a big bump and sent Toby flying. Do you see Toby on the picture?
Yeah.
Right there. Do you think parents notice that she's gone?
No.
Okay, let's see what happens next. Up she sailed higher and higher, past squirrels in the branches, past soaring eagles and feathery clouds, until she could no longer see her parents' wagon. Then, just as Toby was wondering if she would ever come down again, she began to fall. Down, down, down she tumbled until finally she landed, sploosh, in a deep, soft pile of snow. But right in front of her stood a huge wolf with terrible green eyes. The wolf paced around Toby in circles, closer and closer. Hungry, growled the wolf. So hungry am I will feast on a child who falls from the sky. Oh my God, do you think he's going to eat her?
No.
What do you think is going to happen?
She's gonna make pancakes.
Well, let's see. Oh, please don't eat me, cried Toby, and I will make you the grandest animal in the forest. A small girl like you? Ha! What can you do? Growled the wolf. What do you think she's going to do?
Make pancakes.
I will give you my beautiful blue coat with purple lining. The wolf's eyes gleamed fiercely as it put on Toby's coat and strutted off, calling, Now I am the grandest beast, west or east. See him walking right? Toby ran off as fast as she could, but just as she reached the crest of a hill, she found herself face to face with a cougar. Have you ever seen a cougar? Never? What does he look like, this cougar?
A mama tiger.
A mama tiger? It's a big wild cat. Sometimes they're called pumas. Roar! The cougar roared. Kids in the den waiting to eat. My kitties would love a girl so sweet. Oh, please don't eat me, Toby cried as the cougar crouched to spring. I will make you the grandest animal in the forest. What do you think she's going to do?
Give her something.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, you were right. Look. A small girl like you, huh, what can you do? Roared the cougar. I will give you my beautiful yellow sweater, said Toby. The cougar gloated triumphantly as it strutted off in Toby's sweater, roaring, now I am the grandest beast, west or east. Toby shivered without her warm coat and sweater and peered fearfully into the woods as she ran on. How could she ever find her parents? In a hurry, Toby did notice a furry, white-striped animal crawling through the shadows. But it noticed her, for just then she heard a whispered snarl. Come to play? Go away! Plan to stay? Go away, or I will spray! Who is this?
A skunk.
Have you ever seen a skunk?
Yep. I saw a skunk.
Where?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Did it spray you? Or was it friendly?
It was friendly.
It was friendly? Toby, do you think this one is friendly?
Nope.
It looks very mean. Toby backed off as quickly as she could, but the skunk was already raising its tail, aiming straight at her. Oh my God. Oh, please don't spray me, cried Toby, and I will make you the grandest animal in the forest. A small girl like you? Psh, what can you do? Snarled the skunk. What do you think she's going to do?
Give him her boots.
I'll give you my beautiful buckeye boots, said Toby. The skunk waddled over to put the boots on its muddy front paws and strutted away, whispering, now I'm the grandest beast west or east. Toby ran off, holding her nose, until suddenly, do you think she's going to meet someone else? Ah, a porcupine jumped right in front of her, threatening her with its long, sharp quills. What do you think quills are?
Little sharp, pointy things, like needles.
Okay. Why do you think porcupines need them?
So they could put apples on it, or like stuff on it to bring it almost like somebody starts trying to kill it.
That's right, yes. Yes, they can protect themselves. Or maybe camouflage themselves.
Or they could put their food on it so they could carry it home.
Yeah, sometimes in the stories they put apples or mushrooms on their needles, quills, and carry them home. Well, this one look nice or mean? Mean. Approach me if you dare, but beware. If you try to pull my hair, beware. You haven't got a prayer. If you touch me anywhere, beware. Oh, don't strap me with your quills, cried Toby, and I will make you the grandest animal in the forest. A small girl like you. Huh? What can you do? I will give you my beautiful
Short.
brown dress, said Toby. A minute later, the porcupine shambled off wearing Toby's dress, bristling with pride and crying, now I'm the grandest beast, west or east. Now the only clothes Toby had were on her red long johns, her orange mittens, and her hat. She had just sat down to rub her frozen toes when a fierce growl arose behind her. There stood, who's this?
A bear.
A bear, half as tall as a tree, and it drooled hungrily as it grunted. Girl, for dinner, crunchy good, roasted on a stack of wood. Or should I stew her? Yes, I should, young but right enough to eat, crunchy fingers, crunchy feet, dipped in honey, very sweet. Do you think he's going to eat her?
Nope.
What do you think is going to happen?
He's gonna give him something.
Well, she only has a hat and her pajamas and mittens left.
Give him pancakes.
Pancakes? Well, let's see. Oh, please me, and I will make you the grandest animal in the forest," cried Toby. "What can you do, little Tasty in Stew?" "I'll give you my beautiful orange mittens," said Toby. But the bear only laughed and came closer. "What good would that do? I've got 4 paws, not 2. Toby thought fast. "You can wear them on your ears," she told the bear. A minute later, the bear lumbered off there wearing Toby's mittens on its ears and thundering, "Now I am the grandest beast, west or east." Oh my God, what do you think is going to happen now? They all think that they are the grandest beasts. Let's see. Toby hurried off, rubbing her cold fingers. But she hadn't gone far when she heard a tremendous uproar. "Oh no," thought Toby, "the animals are all coming back to eat me." And she scurried up the nearest tree to hide. Soon the wolf, where's the wolf? Can you show me the wolf? Cougar. Can you show me cougar? Okay, skunk, porcupine, and bear appeared roaring and growling, hissing and howling, and arguing over which one of them was the grandest. The animals grew so angry that they began to chase each other, and all their fine new clothes fell off as they ran. They caught hold of each other's tails and raced round the trunk of a huge maple tree. Soon they were spinning so fast that Toby couldn't tell which animal was which. Round and round the animals whirled, faster and faster, until at last they melted into a great golden brown puddle at the base of a trunk. As soon as she was sure the animals were gone for good, Toby ran to put on her clothes. Then she heard her mother and father calling her, and caught sight of their wagon through the trees. Everyone shouted joyfully as Toby ran out to meet them. Does the family look happy now?
Yep.
Okay, let's see what Toby do. What we're going to do now.
They'll make a maple syrup.
Okay, let's see if that's what's going to happen. While Toby told them of her adventures, the sun rose high and warmed the trunk of the maple tree where the animals had disappeared. The tree began to stir with life after its long winter sleep and soaked up the golden brown puddle from root to branch. A woodpecker tapped holes in the bark, and sweet maple syrup began to trickle down. Have you ever seen a woodpecker?
Yep.
Yep. What colors do they have?
Red and black.
Mm-hmm. "Pancakes for supper," shouted Toby, and she held a shiny tin bucket to collect the syrup. "We'll have the grandest feast, west or east," said Papa, and he built a fire in the clearing while Mama mixed batter in the bowl. Mama fried pancakes as golden as the fur on a cougar, while the hot maple syrup Toby poured over them was as glossy brown as Bear's coat. But not one single pancake was as tough as a wolf, prickly as a porcupine, or smelly as a skunk. Papa ate 27 pancakes, and Mama ate 55. But Toby ate 169 because she was so hungry. "For you're the bravest girl in the world," said Mama and Papa together. And Toby drove the horses all the way to Whisker Creek. Do you like eating pancakes with maple syrup?
Yippee!
Have you ever made pancakes with your parents?
Yes.
Yes? Did you like it? Do you like cooking?
Yes.
Did you like the story?
Yes.
Could you tell me that, were your predictions right when you said that the story is about pancakes and all the animals eating pancakes?
Yeah.
Were you surprised that it turned out to be a little bit different?
Yeah.
Yeah? How different? A little bit?
Yeah.
Were you scared for the girl?
No.
No? You thought that she would trick all the animals?
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite picture? The cougar? Maybe perhaps next time you go to the zoo, you can take a look at the cougar. Yeah. All right, thank you, Matt.